Here we go. Here we go.
I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Salute the friends and family. Salute the Bucks Nation. Appreciate everybody tapping in. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. It helps other stray Bucks fans find the content they need to watch. Salute to friends and family. We in a tight one right now. Y'all know we here to talk about is 109 Bucks and Heat. One of our arch enemies, rivals per se. We in a tight one in Miami. 109 right now. 53 seconds left. The Bucks have come back and +7 so far in the fourth quarter with 28-22. This has been a back and forth game. Very interesting. The games are always interesting between us and the Miami Heat. If we do win today, we do sweep the Miami Heat, and we haven't done that in a long time. That in itself would be impressive. I do understand that the Miami Heat are without Tyler Herro, but a lot of teams are banged up. No excuses. Next man up. And right now, Miami is up 111-109. We got 53 seconds left, y'all. Let's see if the Bucks can pull this one out. How y'all doing, man? Appreciate y'all tapping in on this Saturday so far, y'all. Let's see if these Bucks can pull this off. We started off so slow, lackadaisical, and lethargic. It was just crazy, and then also we're allowing way too many open threes. The Bucks fighting. The Bucks are fighting. That's one thing we got to say about our Bucks, y'all. Win, lose, or draw, they go out on their shield. The Bucks are. This team has some heart, and they fight no matter who's on the floor, no matter what's going on. This team will fight to the end, and I do respect them for that. And I do like that they have that in the, as far as the intestinal fortitude. I also want to give Doc a little credit today. It did look like he was attempting to coach and call plays and whatnot. So I do want to give a little credit to Doc. He, like I told y'all, I keep telling y'all, we have to be honest, friends and family, with the Bucks and how we feel, because people are watching, and if we keep harping on it enough, we will see change. And clearly, y'all see throughout the time y'all been subscribed or support this podcast, when we go in, you usually see something happening. So I just want y'all to know y'all voices are being heard. Our voices are being heard. This community here does make an impact. So never think they not listening or watching. I promise you, I know 100% they are watching, y'all. We are some of the smartest people in the building. Absolutely. All right, point seven seconds left in the game. 111. We're gonna see what happened. Whew. The Bucks, hey, friends and family, the Bucks don't never make it easy, do they? Every game is a nail biter. Every game almost puts you in cardiac arrest. It's always tight with the Bucks. I also want to salute the AJ Green. We do see AJ Green is back. That injury might have been the best thing for him, to take some time off, heal, get himself together, because he's back shooting again. I want to salute him for that. Also, Pat Connaughton, you've been giving us quality minutes the last couple games. I know we go in on you all the time, but we do appreciate your contributions the last few games. You have been giving us good minutes. We got to give credit where credit's due. Pat Connaughton has been giving us good minutes. And Bam Adebayo was killing us today. I don't know who was defending Bam Adebayo. I don't want to point any fingers or point any elbows, but Bam Adebayo got comfortable very early in this game, and it continued throughout. We got to figure out a way to. We're still doubling too much. We're still making the same mistakes, and the rebounding is really killing us. That's what really killed us this game, is rebounding. We have to find a way to rebound the basketball. Jericho Sims himself is not going to fix this issue. It's a philosophy issue. We have to fix what's going on with the rebounding. That's what's killing us, friends and family, is the rebounding. I mean, Jesus, this team and the offense, the boards. You see what I'm saying, y'all? You see what I'm saying? 12 offensive rebounds to 2. is that you can't win games when you're giving quality opponents 2 and 3 chances at the basket. That's why we are not where we're supposed to be, because we can't rebound. Is rebounding and turnovers are killing us. They're killing us, friends and family. Killing us. You can't have that. You can't have where someone is out getting 10 more offensive rebounds. They're already and they're shooting more shots than the Bucks. So we're already losing on the rebounding side. And we're going to overtime, friends and family. We still in this. Let's go, friends and family. We still in it. Let's go, Bucks Nation. We're going to the extra period. Shout out to the Bucks for doing enough in the fourth to push this to OT. We got to, and Giannis. Hey, is Giannis now an elite free throw shooter? Yo, Giannis got it in his bag now. He hitting them free throws. I'm cool. 10 of 14, that's more than respectable. Has Giannis figured it out? Do y'all think Giannis figured it out with the free throws? Because he's been very consistent, I would say, for about 5-6 games. Has he figured it out? I want to look at the positives. Has he figured it out? Because he's been shooting lights out recently. Lights out. Shout out to Giannis. And Giannis, I know I say this all the time, but we got to start appreciating Giannis more. I mean, the numbers this man puts up on the ground. I mean, 30 and 10 is Groundhog Day. I mean, look at the efficiency from Giannis Antetokounmpo so far. 12 of 17, 10 of 14 from the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 assist away from another triple-double, 3 turnovers, 34 points. Kyle Kuzma, I'm sorry, he's played awful so far today. Kyle Kuzma has played awful today so far. He just couldn't get in any rhythm, and it's just an off game. I don't want to look too much into it. He was playing well up until today, and today was definitely an off game for him. Brook played well offensively. He definitely had his moments. 6 of 9 from the field so far. 1 of 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 15 points. Ryan Rollins. 2 of 3, 1-on-1, 5 points, 14 minutes. He had a lot of foul trouble, so that's why he wasn't able to kind of have more of an impact in the game. Nonetheless, Pat Connaughton so far, y'all, 15 minutes, 4 of 5, 1 of 1 from 3-point line, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 9 points. As y'all see, Pat Connaughton has the highest plus minus on the team. Let that sink in. Pat Connaughton has the highest plus minus on the team. Let that sink in. Gary Trent Jr. is struggling today so far. Obviously, we got overtime, but he's struggling so far. Kevin Porter Jr. is having a big boy game. 34 minutes, 6 of 14, 2 of 2 from 3, 6 of 7. Hit a big three-pointer late in the fourth. 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 20 points, plus 7. AJ Green has regained his shooting form so far. 3 of 5, 2 of 2, 2 of 3, 3 rebounds, 10 points. AJ Green looked different after that injury. Remember, I was telling y'all, wasn't I telling y'all, AJ Green need a couple of DNPs. He need to chill out, get himself together, and then come back. Unfortunately, it was forced upon him with the injury, but look how after a couple of DNPs, how AJ Green looks. He looked like he got a shooting form back, got his confidence back. I be telling y'all all the time, I may not be the messenger you want, but I'm the messenger y'all need. I was telling y'all this a long time ago. Like, he just need to chill out for a minute, sit down. He need to sit down. And hopefully Brook can get some a DNP here soon too when Bobby comes back. Because I just don't like the amount of minutes that Brook is playing. Today is a little better, only 25 minutes. So again, they're watching the pod, friends and family. They are definitely watching the pod. They be on pins and needles waiting for us to come on, friends and family. Like, we got to learn something today. We got to learn something. They be on pins and needles waiting for us to come on. Salute the friends and family. All right, 113, 111. Miami off the rip. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left. Let me see who in the building while we got this crack. Let me see who in the building. Shout out to friends and family. See who in here. Oh, yeah, I see friends and family in here. Deep, what's good? God got me, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Milwaukee Ray, what's good? Brandon King Carter, what's good? Eliza, what's good? Dre West, I see you, what's good? Boy, mommy, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Foreign land, what's good? Greg Delaney, what's good? Bleacher Report boss, I see you. Jeff Riley, what's good? Shout out to my man Jeff Riley. Dre West in the building, what's good? Honest, what's good, bro? Derek Stevenson, I see you. I see the people in here deep. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all pop in the building. Much appreciated. Hoy Street E, what's good, bro? I see you. Jonathan Porter in the building. Appreciate you, fam, for tapping in. Robert Brooks, I see you. Joseph Macbeth, I see you. Bucks number one, what's good, bro? What up, boy, mommy? Mr. 414, what's good? Trina, what's good? Eliza, what's good? Cynthia, what's good? Patricia P, I'm going to shout out all the queens in the chat. What's good? Nick Swin, all y'all. What's good? Appreciate y'all. Kenny Mack, what's good? William Johnson, what's good? Appreciate you. Hey, we in a tight one, y'all. 2 minutes left. 115, 113. Hey, we right there. We right there. 115, 115. Let's go, Bucks. Eliza, how you feeling? This Moose 414 in the building. What's good? We right there. Hey, this team, hey, you know what? I don't care what happened. This team got fight. We be fighting out there. We scrap. We squabble. Whatever happened, whatever we got with us, we squabbling. The Bucks, I haven't fold yet. Shout out to the Bucks. Regardless of what be happening, we don't be folding. I ain't never seen us fold. And that shout out to Giannis for never letting us fold. Giannis is an absolute monster, underappreciated superstar for this league. Real talk. What up, Luke? Janet MOC, what's good? Humilidon, what's good? I see you, Jimmy Roller. All right, y'all. We got a minute left. Let's get to it. Hey, yeah, squabble up. Hey, we ain't scared of nobody. Hey, we ain't scared of nobody. We gonna get in there. Hey, we gonna get in there and squabble. Period. We gonna get up in there and squabble. What up, Robert Walker Murphy? What's good, man? Appreciate you tapping in. Right, let's go. Hey, we trying. We right there. We just got to close it out, friends and family. Right there. We just got to close the show. We right there. Shout out to Kevin Porter Jr. playing extremely well today. Extremely well. He's the second best player today for us as Kevin Porter Jr. Showing all his skill set, being able to attack the basket, create his own shot. He definitely has a lot of attributes, Kevin Porter Jr. A lot of attributes. And again, as I've been pointing out throughout, win, lose, or draw, the Bucks have been shooting the ball very well as of late. This is another game they're hovering around 50% from the field. We didn't shoot well from three. That happens from time to time, but we only shot 24 threes. Again, we're not getting up enough threes for the modern NBA. We're also not getting up enough actual shots for the modern NBA. These are things that we have to adjust, and I think that happens with pace because we play a lot slower. We don't get up enough shots and enough threes as other teams do that are playing at a higher pace. I do think that's something we do need to address is increasing our pace to get more shots up, and more threes up. We just have to. That's something we definitely need to address. Also, the assist was pretty good today. So far, we're at 27. That's great. As far as with the Bucks, 9 turnovers. That's okay. I appreciate the last 2 games. The turnovers haven't been too crazy. Again, they're watching the pod. They're paying attention to detail over here, y'all. That's why I say we got to take it serious when we talking to these people because they watching and they taking notes. We gotta be serious. Bucks Nation. I know y'all know how we get. We gotta be serious. They listening. Everybody looking in my Gucci Mane voice. Everybody looking. All right, we got a minute 57 here, y'all. Let's go, Bucks. Oh, also, we're officially locked into the playoffs. 9th year in a row for the Bucks. They're officially in the playoffs, regardless of what happens. So that's good to see. Hey, Davion Mitchell has been giving us work today, bro. Him and Bam has been keeping them in the game. Him and Bam been going in. My boy Nico said, I'm swimming for you. Right? Salute to my boy Nico's out there in Sweden. Shout out to Nico's. We have to give credit where credit's due. Good challenge. Facts. Bucks are up 117-115. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, Bucks. Let's close this out. Let's close it out. I'm watching on an app, so my stream is slightly delayed. I apologize, y'all. I'm trying to see what's going on too. The Bucks going to OT. We got it. You know what? I want us to win this game because we need to sweep Miami. Let's sweep Miami this year. Let's get them out the way so we don't got to bring them up no more. Once we sweep you, we don't want to hear about it no more. Let's get this sweep on the Miami Heat. We need every win. Let's close the show, Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis, take us home. Giannis, take us home, bro. Take us home. Giannis is cold. 14 rebounds, 9 assists, 36 points. You know what's crazy? I rattle off them stats. It don't even move y'all like that no more. That's how cold Giannis is. I can tell you 34, 10, and 10. It's cool, but it's not moving Bucks Nation like that no more. That's how cold Giannis is. 30 plus points, triple doubles is regular. That's regular. Like 75 degrees in June. Regular, normal. That's how, man, Giannis is cold, man. I don't know why he don't get the love he should. Giannis is cold. You shooting over 60%. You dropping 30. You getting over 10. Like, what else can he do? What else? I mean, Jesus. Shout out to Giannis. Andre Jackson Jr. got a little tick. I think it's getting dark for Andre Jackson Jr., Bucks Nation. Let's go, Bucks! What a turn of events by the Milwaukee Bucks. Looked like they were dead in the water in the fourth quarter. Came back, showed heart. Now we're up 119-115. And shout out to our leader, Giannis Antetokounmpo, for bringing us home. Hit the likes up. We here supporting Bucks Nation. Get the likes up. What a performance by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's get it. Let's end this. Sweep these fools. Just so y'all can see the proof. Sweep these fools. Bucks win. Bucks win. Bucks win. Bucks win. Let's go, Bucks. Get these fools out of here. No fouling on threes. Let's go, Bucks. What a great comeback win from the Bucks. We came out again lethargic, but did what we needed to do in that fourth quarter. The third quarter was a little rough, but again, we're a second half team. And to keep it real, I prefer us to be a second half team because that's when you win games is in the second half. And it's been consistent throughout this season that more times than not, the Bucks have been consistently better in the second half of games. That will be a huge thing when we go to the playoffs if we can close games. That's what we're doing now. And we don't even have an apex predator that we should have, which is Damian Lillard. That's an apex predator right there. We got a real closer. Let this team be healthy. Hey, NBA, don't let this team be healthy going into the playoffs. Things might be different. Oh, that was different. It's going to definitely be different. I'm telling y'all, something just feels different. If we can be healthy, if Dame Lillard can come back, Bobby back, Sims back. Hey, let's roll the dice. Let's see what happens, friends. Let's roll the dice. I'm willing to roll the dice. And I'm telling y'all, nobody in the East, I don't care if it's Boston, I don't care if it's Cleveland, I don't care if it's New York. If we're fully healthy, you're not looking to play us. The only thing that can hold us back is Doc Rivers. I honestly feel like that. And to be honest, Doc Rivers should want this to be able. This is a legacy for Doc Rivers, too. If we can come back healthy and he can make a run, it could right all the wrongs in his career as well. We all have something we need to prove as far as for the Bucks. If they could just come together, galvanize, and figure it out, we can do something. We have talent, y'all. I've been telling y'all that all year. It's just putting the right pieces in the puzzle at the right time. That's it. Even today, how you utilize Pat came in and played good minutes. Find the minutes and then utilize them for their maximum amount of minutes and then sit them down. Once they're struggling, sit them down. Like today, for instance, Kuzma was struggling a bit. Sit him down. Go with more minutes for Prince or whoever else. We got to start doing that. When somebody doesn't have it going, we got to start sitting people down. We don't got time for that. 9 seconds left, y'all. Bucks up 119, 115. Let's go, Bucks. I do want to see Tyler Smith at some point as well. I really want to see Tyler Smith. I think he got a lot of upside. I want him to get again. I know y'all said back issues and all that, but I definitely would like to see him at some point. I think he could be a difference maker. I really believe that. Damn, Kevin Porter Jr. almost had a trip. I'm telling y'all, we have talent. We have 2 people on our team that almost have triple doubles. One person, yeah, we almost have triple doubles. Giannis got 15 and 9. Kevin Porter got 12 rebounds, 8 assists. What are we talking about? We got talent. Okay, Bucks, get these fools out of here. Sweep these marks. Sweep these marks. Bucks out here showing, the Bucks out here like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Lionheart. They out here showing Lionheart. Let's go, Bucks. What? Giannis, Brooke was some big points down the stretch. Shout out to Brooke. You know how I feel about you defensively, but you did what you needed to offensively. Salute to you. As you come in here, friends and family, please make sure to hit the like button. It's for the free 99 and it helps the channel. Let's go, Bucks Nation. Man, I hope we can re-sign Kevin Porter Jr. I feel like he's gonna garner a lot of interest in this offseason. I really hope we can keep Kevin Porter Jr. He's like a grenade, bro. When he explodes, it's a wrap. He goes on. I mean, look at the complete game today. 50% from the field, 2 for 2 from the three-point line, 6 or 7 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 8 assists, only 1 turnover. What else could he do? What else could he do in this game already? Let's get these marks out of here so we can stop on that carcass. Ain't that right, friends and fam? Let's get these fools out of here so we can politic. Salute. Get these fools up out of here. 2.3 left. Bucks up 121, 115. We've dominated the overtime. 10 points to 4. Shout out to the Bucks on the road, where we haven't played our best basketball usually on the road. To beat one of our rivals like this, coming from behind, is impressive. Let's salute them, friends and family. That is impressive. Miami always give us a tough time. It's over officially. Bucks win. 121, 115. That's 3 in a row. Let's go. They thought it was over with in the first quarter, friends and family. We looked bad. We didn't look like ourselves. We letting a lot of threes go. We just looked discombobulated. I saw the chats. No, they thought it was over. They wanted people out the game, this and that. And the Bucks stood tall. They showed some intestinal fortitude. They kept fighting, clawing, making shots here and there. Connaughton making shots. AJ Green making timely shots. Brooks scoring timely shots. Giannis being dominant down the stretch. And his second, and his road dog really today was Kevin Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. was hooping. Kevin Porter Jr. was hooping. Our only problem is, and I will continue to emphasize it, is the offensive rebounding. That's our problem, is the rebounding, period. We got to figure that out. That offensive rebounding is a problem, and defending the 3. Let's get to these numbers. I'm going to open up these lines so we can politic here. Chop it up. You see what I was saying about field goals, y'all? They got up 102 shots to our 87. We have to close this gap. This is a problem. This is a problem. I want y'all to start paying attention to this as the games move forward and going into the playoffs. We have to begin to close this gap between shot attempts. The reason this gap happens is because of offensive rebounds and turnovers and things like that. Teams are getting more shots. We have to get up more shots. That is concerning. For them to get up 20 more shots, that's concerning. Like, come on, man. We gotta do better. And then look at the significant difference in field goal percentage. They shot 42 to our 51, but that was made up by the open threes. They got up 46 threes to our 24. They hit 15 to our 8. So pretty much if we'd have shot as many as they did, we would have hit as many as they did. 33% to 32. Free throw percentage wasn't bad, 80%. Let's get to it. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me tap in the homie. Bshack, I'm gonna tap you in 1 second. Let me just get through these numbers. I'm gonna tap you in, sir. Shout out to South Florida's very own Bshack. I'm gonna get you in here 1 second, brother. Appreciate you. Rebounded wasn't as bad as it looked as far as total numbers, 47 to 52. But again, 12 offensive rebounds to 3, that makes a huge difference. And we were right around my mark that I like to see. About 30 assists is pretty much a guaranteed win by the Bucks. Only 9 turnovers. Points off of turnovers are fairly even. The problem is when those turnovers happen is the issue. And I want to salute to the Bucks today. They were dominating in the paint today. This was a difference in the game. 66 to 46. There you go. And that's how it should look. We got Giannis Antetokounmpo. How should any team be scoring more than us in the paint? I'm proud of that. Let's go, Bucks. What a good win. Coming from behind on a road against a team that's been giving us problems for all of the 2020s. Let's go, Bucks, to sweep them. This is an official sweep of the Miami Heat for this calendar season. So salute to the Bucks. Let's get it. Proud of these boys coming from behind like that on the road. We did let Bam do. Bam did way too much, but I don't want to blame anybody. Y'all know what I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it because we won. I'm gonna let it go. But there's a reason that Bam Adebayo got cooking like that. I'm just gonna leave that there. Tap in the homie. Let me put the link in the chat. Tap in the homie here. Appreciate you. Give me 1 second. Let me put the link out here for the people. We in there. What up, Lavelle? I see you in the chat. And Nicholas Hasler. What's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in. What up, Anthony Lacey, Francis? I see y'all. Tapping the homie here, Bshack. He ready to get it cooking. He got the apron on. Let's go. What up, Bshack? Let's go. What's good?
What's going on? What's going
What
on?
up?
What's going on? Listen, I hope you have some more to come on tonight because I'm at a disadvantage. I've been watching the games,
Mm-hmm.
but this tonight happens to be the game that because we're in Miami, it blacked us out,
Okay.
and so I'm watching. I got
Okay.
one eye on a movie. I got one eye
I feel you.
on a
It.
movie with my wife,
No, I feel you.
and I
It was
got
just it was a typical Miami Bucks game, back and forth, a little run here, a little run there. Giannis being dominant because he's the most physically gifted person on the floor. Kevin
yeah,
Porter
yeah.
Jr. turned up today. Kevin Porter Jr. and Giannis both almost had triple doubles
Oh,
today. So they
I
were,
could see. I was watching the game cast,
yeah,
right?
they
And-
was
and-
cooking.
so let me ask you a question because I got something to say. Um, Ryan Rollins, how come he only played 14 minutes tonight?
4 fouls. They was calling the ticky tack fouls on him. He was in foul trouble.
4 or 5, 4 or 5,
Yeah.
and Kevin Porter Jr. really stepped up, right? Let me deal with
Oh,
this
here we go. Go. Hold
narrative,
on. Let me sit back. Go ahead.
okay?
Go
Let me
ahead.
deal with this narrative. Now, I heard a little bit of it here, just a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I heard a lot of it someplace else. There's this thing with Kevin Porter Jr. I don't know if it's profiling. I don't know if it's just because of his past. Yes, his style is really like it's unorthodox.
Right.
He's like on the wild side. To me, he doesn't. His spacing is weird. Sometimes he doesn't give himself enough space to do certain things. He's just different, man. His rhythm is different. His
Mm-hmm.
cadence is different. His movements are different. But the boy can ball,
Ball.
and so the narrative is okay. Ryan Rollins is the better fit. Ryan Rollins is the dude that is the more steady hand.
Right.
And I understand because Ryan Rollins plays more of a classic game.
Correct.
His,
And that's what it
his
is.
deep,
That's really what it
yeah,
is.
yeah, his defensive ability is more like, okay, whatever I do, I'm not gonna put anybody else in a bad way. I'm not gonna be gambling and stuff like that. I'm gonna play it smart.
Hmm.
But Kevin Porter Jr. has this real disruptive the passing lanes. He's a beast in the passing lanes. And yeah, for a guy his speed with his quickness, I think he gets beat too often,
Hmm.
personally. But man, his upside is a I'm sorry,
It's very
it's
high.
above Rollins, man.
Yeah.
Rollins may be tight right here, but Kevin Porter Jr. when he goes to that next level, man, when he gets on the roll, yo, it makes us a dangerous team. And all I got to say is it's not easy to go win in Miami. I don't care what the record is of Miami. It's never easy
Correct.
to play in Miami. And so I'm just looking at the way Giannis is playing. Giannis, I think Giannis just want to get some people to think about as they just talk about two people in the MVP rate. I think he just want to get something to think about. And if listen,
Hmm.
I don't know how true or accurate the Dame stuff is. If he's really like coming back, if he's trying to come back, if he's starting to move in that direction, I'm almost, man, I'm almost scared to establish any hope, man, with that,
Right.
man.
They're
But
saying he's
I
trying
could,
to. He almost ready for like back to contact. So
wow,
so we're
wow,
gonna see. We're gonna see. We got a little
okay.
time, so we'll see.
I'm a dream for a moment.
Right.
You got Bobby coming back. And I miss Bobby. I know Bobby, he
Right.
used to give us headaches. So I miss Bobby. If we get my man, what's his name? The
Jericho
center,
Sims. Sims.
Jericho Sims back, and we get Dame, if we can get all of our soldiers on the field at the same time,
We got a shot.
we got a shot, man, against anybody. It's all about hitting the right stride. If everybody is healthy, if Giannis is healthy, if he's playing like this, hey
Yeah,
man,
it just needs some help. If
anything
we
is
could get some
possible.
help, right? And if we got Kevin Porter Jr. playing, and since AJ Green has come back from injury, he looked like Derry Bird again. Like I was saying before, maybe he needed a couple games off. Maybe the injury was the got him a couple games off. Now he's back shooting like he normally shoots. So we got
Or
him. Go ahead.
he's a second year player, third year player.
Second, I believe.
Maybe he hit a little wall, maybe being a
That's
second
fair.
year player, and he's coming out of it, but he's coming out at the right time.
Time.
Welcome
Ooh.
back.
Derry Bird, but
Welcome
they weren't
back.
even calling him Derry Bird for a minute. He had to earn it back. Hey, AJ Green had to earn his nickname back. He was shooting so bad for a minute. He had to earn it back. But he's been playing steady recently. Gary Trent was too, but he had a little bit of a bad game. But you're gonna have that every once in a while. I expect him to turn it around soon. But for us to be only a team with one superstar and to win these few games, I'm cool with that. I think that's good. I like the others getting extensive minutes, so they're ready for the playoffs now. Even Pat Connaughton. Pat Connaughton is giving us quality minutes during this stretch. Quality minutes.
So I see Kevin Porter Jr.'s role off the bench not changing. The
Okay.
question, if Dame comes back,
Who starts?
uh, what's gonna happen with Rollins?
I think Rollins is still gonna start.
So
For
guys,
who?
What up?
For Prince? For Prince?
I think Rollins is gonna start at the 2, and then Dame at the 1. That way you got 2 ball handlers. Not that you can't do that with Kevin Porter Jr., but I
Okay.
think I think Rollins, just because of his IQ, he plays a little bit more steady, like you said, like more like a Malcolm Brogdon. You know what to expect and what he can do. He
Yeah.
can play within himself. So
I
I
also
feel.
think Rollins don't need the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Rollins can play. he can be effective with Giannis on the floor, not needing
No,
the ball. Kevin Porter kind of needs the ball,
correct. I
and
agree with that.
yeah,
But
so
that's why
he's
we said for
better.
him to come off the bench because of that. He
Yeah.
needs the ball in his hand, which makes sense for him to come off the bench. I feel like some people say he should start. I get it. I know why they're saying that, but I think he can orchestrate the offense being coming off the bench. He's the point guard.
Well, let me ask you guys a question, and it's good to see my man back in the house.
All right. Shout out to BB Bleacher. What's good?
Yes,
Good
sir.
man. Good game.
Um,
Woo!
with if Jericho Sims and Bobby Porter's come back, how should we manage Brooks' minutes?
They should be reduced.
Because yeah,
Yeah. We talked about that in the
I'm
last
thinking
pod.
so. Keep him fresh. Um, but we know now that if we're playing a team where the guys are just too quick for Brook, we know we have a defensive player who can come in
Right.
and if not shut it all the way down, keep them from getting easy baskets.
I agree. I
You
agree.
know, but I think we're things are shaping up for us
Right.
just right,
Maybe
just
we
right.
gonna go in on the right foot now, healthy. Maybe we gonna catch a fire at the right time and go into play. We're due. We're due.
We do absolutely.
We're definitely due. And again, I want to compliment the Bucks on the turnovers. We went from going to 20 turnovers, 17 down to 9. And I think 10 the game before that. So they're at least protecting the basketball more, which is a good thing. So again, we got to keep preaching what we want to this team. They are listening and they're taking notes, y'all. So we got to keep saying the good words to these people to keep them focused and motivated. VP, it's on you. Go ahead.
24 minutes,
Yeah,
24 minutes for Kevin Porter Jr., one turnover.
correct.
Yes, that's the key.
For
Only one
all
turn.
those folks trying to make him seem like he's all erratic and like we don't know what we're gonna get. One turnover in 24 minutes.
Very efficient today.
And was pretty much, from what I can tell, the little clips I was watching
All right.
on Twitter, which
I got a lot. I got a lot to say on
that
that.
that they had something going, him and Giannis. That's what it looked like to me.
Their pick and roll look good and give and go look good.
Okay.
I want to say like he's wild, but Kevin Porter Jr. plays smarter than you think. He's just a little
Mm,
wild, but I think he plays smarter than you think.
yeah.
And I
Okay.
like his athleticism, being able to finish at the basket. I like what he can do, and I think his confidence will go up the more playing time he gets. You got to think he's probably playing on eggshells too, looking at his situation, what's on the line for him. So we got to take that in consideration, looking at his gameplay. He's not all the way free yet. He's trying to find a home. So he's trying to play within himself, not rub teammates the wrong way. So we got to take that in consideration when we're assessing Kevin Porter Jr., looking at the predicament he's in. And with him even in this predicament, the way he's playing, and it looks like the team is gravitating towards him, this is the type of player I want to keep on this squad, hopefully. But hold on one second, y'all. Let me get the homie Maurice super chat. Maurice, appreciate you spinning the block again with the $10 super chat. Go ahead and say it, Bshack. If Dame Sims and Bobby P come back, we can hit our stride at the right time and make a run. In the words of Bernie Mac, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble.
Oh,
Shout out to Maurice. And that's an absolute fact. That's an absolute fact. Shout out to the homie Maurice, always dropping gems. Go ahead,
Yep.
Bshack. That's towards you. You gotta respond to that,
Yeah,
Bshack.
man. Hey, listen. I appreciate, having other people on the ship with me because listen, we was
man.
all out. Listen, I was on the edge of the boat. I had my swimming trunks on. I was getting ready to jump
You
off. I was
ready to
like,
come off the boat?
I'm out of here. But I looked back at the boat. I was like, wait a minute, what's happening
No.
here?
Yeah, let me go back.
And I stepped back in the boat off of the edge, man. But I just think that Giannis playing the listen. I'm not all for Giannis playing, with the handling the ball with Damian, but he is really reverted back to me, seemed like point guard Giannis.
Yes. Yep. That's
I
what
just
Scales was saying the other day. That he looked like the
have,
Jason Kidd Giannis.
yeah.
Exactly. And but the way he's been doing it, man, it hasn't been nothing's been forced really.
Mm-hmm.
The other now, just reading the post tonight, it seemed like the Bucks weren't the shooting wasn't on like they cooled off since last game, but I mean they can never stay as hot as they were
Well,
last
70,
game.
right.
Great,
But we
yeah,
shot 51% though, Bshack. That's not bad.
51%.
51%. We're still shooting pretty well. Hold on one second. We got Mr. Cool in the building. Let me tap in Mr. Cool
Oh
before you
man,
record. Hold
oh
on.
man,
Hold on. We got the living legend, Mr.
I
Cool,
got the
entering the chat.
popcorn ready and
All right,
everything,
right. Got
man.
the popcorn ready. Hold on.
I got the
There
popcorn
he
ready.
is. There he is.
Let's
That's right.
go.
That's right.
Gentlemen,
What
gentlemen,
up? What up? What
big
up?
win. Love it, love it, love it. Big win tonight.
Big
Uh,
win. Big win.
I got one thing to say, and that's Kevin Porter Jr.
Oh my God, he's
His,
man.
his rebounding saved us this game. Just his
He did.
rebound, scoring it too, but his rebounding, he was going back and getting the board for us. Something that we know Brooke can't move and do, and other guys don't get to the ball. He goes back and gets those boards. I'm telling you, that gave us some other possessions about him doing that.
Correct.
His ability to go back and get rebounds, man, saved us big time. Not to mention the scoring. And
Man,
I'm gonna tell you what else I see now. Giannis wants to play with him.
Correct.
Giannis
With Kevin
wants to
Porter
play with
Jr.
him.
Let's be specific
Yes,
with Kevin Porter Jr. He does want to play
yes.
with. I agree.
he does.
And here's what else I've noticed. He's learning more of their plays and sets now because I think Giannis
I was
is
seeing
making
that.
sure of
I
that.
was seeing that. They'll do more
Yeah.
sets this game.
He used to just kind of go
Let's
in.
not also underestimate the importance of Rajon Rondo working with these young point guards either. That could be a lot of Rajon too.
Right, I agree. But I think that they are now making sure these guards are ready to go. I believe Giannis is insisting on it with Porter Jr. Because I love they're the two of them together on that floor. They
I
are
agree.
dangerous. They are dangerous. They can just break the defense down from so many different ways. They're very hard to guard. And I don't think he's that erratic. I think he's athletic and he's high energy. He's just ready to go on that floor. And I'm glad they left him out there for extended minutes. Let that dude play.
I agree.
He can give me 35 minutes. Something's good going to happen when he's on the floor. Something good happens whenever he's on the floor. Every now and then he may turn it over a little bit here and there, but that's because he's still trying to figure out his teammates. But more and more, he's starting to understand what to do on the floor, and he's just not in. He's in fast motion now, whereas before I think he was trying to figure things out. You could see hesitating, looking around, trying to figure out what to do. Not anymore. He's ready to go. And I like him coming off the bench because I just think that just gives us that real spark.
Yeah, agreed.
Real spark off that bench. And when Giannis and Dame are not on the floor, when I'm assuming they'll be out there when the playoffs start, we got that creator off the bench, man, who can come in and create shots for us. So
Great point.
This is exciting. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Bshack. I'm gonna let you go ahead and finish.
No. I'm just thinking. The main thing I'm thinking about is, okay, did the trade for Kevin Porter Jr. come before or after Bobby got suspended?
Oh, that was before. Yeah, it was before.
How long did they get to play with each other?
Very short time, maybe a couple games.
Got spent right after that.
Let me tell you something.
No, Bobby was out because of his grandmother had passed, so he had missed a bunch of games during that period.
The coaches are going to have to be on it. The coach is going to have to be on it because when Bobby comes back, that ball cannot stick.
Correct. I agree. 100%.
Because Bobby, think about it, Bobby's in that second unit too. So what I'm thinking about is I'm already thinking about what's the chemistry going to be like with Bobby and Kevin Porter Jr. Because we have the potential to have the most potent bench
in the league.
in the playoffs, period.
About 40 points
But
for our
but Bobby cannot come in and just be a black hole in the post. He's gotta move the ball and trust is gonna come back to him.
Maybe though, what might happen is Bobby comes in sooner for Brook. He plays more with the starters than coming in off the bench with Porter, because I think they're going to definitely cut Brook's minutes down because he just can't match up
He can't.
with
I like
too many
today
players.
too. Just to interject briefly, I do like today that the Bucks did keep Brooks' minutes down. He only played 30 minutes today, which I thought was good, versus the 39 and 40 he's been playing. So I thought that was good.
Well, I think Bobby Portis will come in earlier. I hope
Okay.
in the playoffs, because let's get Brook out of there. To your point, Bshack, that way he's matched up more with the starters, and by the time maybe Porter comes in the game, he still has more of the freedom to have the ball more. Because Bobby is a black hole, we know that.
Right. That's
But
a fact.
he will play differently with the starters than he will coming off the bench. He'll understand Giannis is still on the floor. He can't just go in that ISO stuff where he likes to back people down and turn and shoot, because he controls the ball way too much and too long. We got
Correct.
active guards now that can knock down shots and create. We can't take them out the game. If Bobby comes in holding that ball too long, he will take those guards out of the game. Can't have that.
Bobby can make a team or make players lose their rhythm. He definitely can do that.
Absolutely.
He
Absolutely.
definitely. But I'm hoping that they said he's practicing with the team, he's watching, so I'm assuming that he's paying attention and seeing that ball movement has been key when we win, and when we don't pass the ball, we lose. I would hope that he's paying attention and would see that and is looking to just contribute to this team enough to win. I'm hoping, but it's on you, Mr. Cool.
No, I agree with what your concerns there that you have, Bshack, because that is legitimate. We have to make sure he understands what his role will be and how they fit all that together. Now that's where coaching's got to come in, because you got to let people know, hey, this is what we want from you. This is what we want from you. This is what we want from you, and let them know up front. This is what we expect. And
That's right.
and I want to change subject a little bit. Kuzma's got to shoot better, man. He's got to make free throws. He's got to shoot better. He's got it. At least be more of a threat, because they're extending their defenses against Prince because he's leading the league in 3-point shooting.
Right.
So Prince is not going to get that many clean looks, especially I think in the playoffs,
Correct.
because of his shooting ability.
like 4 shots, I believe.
Yeah.
He ain't had many shots.
And he was 0 for 3 from 3 today. Taurean Prince 3 of 6, and 3 of 3 from the free throw line for Taurean Prince.
So if Kuzma's going to start, he's got to make a few shots for us. He just got to. We can't afford that, because that's just like a turnover, man, coming down and not missing shots like this.
He was 4 of 13 today from the field and 1 of 6 from 3. Only 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover, 9 points, minus 15.
Man, love his hustle, love his tenacity he has. He plays hard. He likes to compete. But man, the key is you still got to make some shots, especially around Giannis.
Correct.
And when people are shooting around Giannis will be just like he's doing now, explosive, unstoppable, because they know he can kick that ball out to the shooters down. Teams have to respect that. Our shooting number 1 in the league. Milwaukee Bucks, the number 1 3-point shooting team in the NBA.
Very impressive. Salute.
That's amazing. So,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bshack.
I agree. No, Kuzma, his strength really is slashing and cutting
correct.
and going downhill with this package of unorthodox
Right.
finishes. But because of Giannis's gravity, those shots is just there. Now,
Right.
I'm wondering what's his favorite spot from the 3-point line, because we got to get his percentage higher. And is he one of those guys that has to put the ball on the floor before he shoots, or can he catch and shoot? Because that's really, that's there.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys
I think he likes to
have to
catch and
dribble,
shoot.
get a rhythm.
I would lean towards that too, Mr. Cool, towards the catch and
I
shoot.
think he likes to catch and shoot. And I think his best shot, what I've noticed, is from the top of the key. The 3 straight on he seems to make that shot more often. Some of the corner shots now and then, but that straight on shot seems to be more consistent. Now, how often can he get there if Giannis and Dame has a ball in the middle of the floor? I don't know.
Right.
How the offense breaks down to where he can catch it at the top wide open like that.
Or maybe
So
not. Maybe cutting. Maybe running plays for him to cut or flash in the paint and then cut to the rim. Maybe we got to do something like that. Get him going with things to the rim. Maybe not shooting right away. Maybe he needs to see the ball go in the basket a few times, then get confidence with the jumper.
the thing with that is though, the defense is going to they're going to drop off of him and they're going to cut off his penetration. They're going to make him be a shooter because
That's
they
fair.
know he's not a good shooter.
Yeah, that's
So
fair.
if I'm coaching against him, no, back off, make
That's
him
fair.
be a shooter.
Well, he's like that. He's like the anti-Ajax because Ajax has no confidence,
Right.
Kuzma.
but Kuzma will shoot it.
Right.
He'll let it go, but he's gotta. I mean, if I'm the coaches, if I'm Giannis, I'm telling Kuzma, yo, you need to do what I did when I first came in the league. You need to stay late and work on your shooting. You got to work on it. I mean, you're on this team now. You're not on the Wizards. These
Right.
are the shots you're going to get. You need to get up, 500 of those shots,
I
500
agree.
to 1,000 of those shots a day. Because he's
And
a good
now
enough athlete. If the Kanks are good enough, he
yeah,
should be a better shooter.
True.
I agree. And me and Dre West was having that argument in the chat earlier.
Shout
And
out to
I
Dre West. Go ahead, Mr. Cool.
because he thinks that he is working at it. I said, no, I don't believe he's putting any extra work in his shooting. I just don't. Because I think if he really, like you were just saying, Bshack, if he consistently got in that gym and put in shots at night later and just work on his shooting, it's going to be better than what it is. It's
It
going to
has
be.
to be.
He may
Look
not
at
be a
Giannis.
great shooter.
Look at Giannis.
Right,
He
yeah.
developed a mid range. That came out of nowhere. That was hard work. He put in
And that's
Giannis.
Hard work.
excellent point, Bshack, that right now he is not in Washington. You are not with the Wizards no more. We got expectations here, man. We try to win a championship. We have the pieces. I think we have the pieces to do it. But everybody's healthy. So
That's the
anyway,
big thing about health. That's the biggest problem with this team. Can we remain healthy? Healthy, we're a scary team. I'll say this: if the Bucks are 100% healthy, I don't care. Boston, Celtics, New York, none of them teams is they're or they're Cleveland. They're not happy to play the Bucks if we're healthy. They're not. Yeah, we got them. Yeah,
Not happy.
they're not happy to play the Bucks. They will do it clearly, but they're not looking forward to it because it's going to be a war. It'll be a war.
and they haven't seen us with our full team intact yet because
Hell, we
Bobby had
haven't
to sit
seen it.
out.
Hell,
Plus
we haven't
Dame had
seen
to sit
it.
out.
Right.
So nobody really knows what to expect, and they haven't seen this form of Giannis, who has stepped his game up in the last
Agreed.
4 or 5 games. Stepped it up totally because
Everything's on the line. Everything's on the line.
But he's enjoying being a playmaker more now.
Mm-hmm.
He's enjoying that aspect of his game, it looks like. And so I think he don't mind giving those assists if they're gonna knock the shots down.
Right.
So he's a willing passer now, much more than before. So listen, I
And
gotta
he's
go.
finally
I
getting
got
he's
food
finally
here.
getting the
All right,
credit.
go ahead, Mr. Cool. Appreciate you tapping in, sir.
I gotta eat my dinner. I was waiting.
All right, see you. All right, Mr.
All right,
Cool.
now take your
All right.
All right.
So
It's on you, Bshack. Then we go get to the VP. Go ahead, Bshack.
No, I was just saying that Giannis, and of course, the national media is always late. Now they're like, oh, he's such a good passer. His pass is underrated. Y'all just because he had a 20 assist game, now y'all gonna look at his passing. And
He about to
the
get at him.
fact that when he's running the point guard, like the point forward position, for the first time, I think he's starting to really get some credit for uh his IQ.
Mm-hmm.
And Giannis never really got the credit for being high. I mean, I never really gave him the credit because a lot of times with all that charging down the hill, running
Right.
into people and stuff like that, you know, he just. But I think this type of basketball, um, I think this is what Jason Kidd envisioned for his career.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he has a skill to do it. There is nobody that can do what he can do in NBA history at 7 feet tall. Nobody. There's no one that tall who's had a handle like this. I'm including The difference between him and Kevin Durant is Kevin's handle is tighter when it comes to half court, hezzy pull up, going. But Giannis is like full court,
Court.
full speed handles, which I never seen KD do. So this dude, man, is really and someone said I forgot. I think it was Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert said you're gonna see the best of Giannis, the full package when his athleticism starts to go down. And I was like, okay, what are you saying? It's gonna force him to develop other areas.
Mm-hmm.
He'll never lose the ability to drive. He won't just be able to just do it at the level he did it when he was younger. But if he continues to develop this post game, this
Right.
mid range, he really we Giannis may not really peak until he's like 33.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. I can see that. I'm not mad at that at all. I
Nah,
like the passing, and I think that honestly, I think seeing what Jokic has been doing with the triple doubles, and I think that's been motivating Giannis to show. Let's keep it real, to show his full repertoire of tools that he got in the toolbox. So I like that though. That's competition.
Yeah.
I want superstars to challenge each other. Giannis like, oh, you can do that. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I want my superstar to challenge himself because someone else is doing something. Do that. I like Giannis's heart. And like I said, I like the heart of this team. We could have easily quit and laid down this game. Bshack, VP, we could have laid down, but they kept fighting, kept scrapping. No matter how many threes they gave up, they kept scrapping, kept scrapping. And they ended up coming back to win. What I just think that is a great like trait for a squad going into the playoffs, is being a
Yeah.
team that can close. We are a second half team, and it's completely obvious to me now. We are better in the second half more times than not than the first half. I would say 70-30 probably, especially the fourth. We usually play some of our best basketballs in the fourth. So in the playoffs, that's when you earn your paycheck. So I'm hopeful with that and the heavy minutes that the others have gotten. If we get everybody healthy, we should just hit the ground rolling to be running, to keep it real, because everybody's getting minutes. I mean, Kevin Porter Jr. played 40 minutes tonight. 40.
Wow.
Kevin Porter,
yeah,
AJ Green played 34 minutes.
and he plays some good defense.
Right, Gary Trent Jr. 20. What I'm saying is they're getting extensive playing time. The more playing time you get, the more comfortable you get with your teammates. The more comfortable you get in your role. Now everyone knows what they can and can't do. So by the time Dame comes back and everybody else, they already know what it is. Now they're just incorporating all this additional talent into the rotation. And that's where the concerns for Doc come in. And I know that's where a lot of people have concerns. Can Doc manage the talent to the extent for us to get the wins we need to advance? That is the $1,000,000 question the friends and family and Bucks Nation
I
has.
will say this:
Go ahead, Bleacher.
the only reason why I believe that Giannis will lead Doc to advance, and I think Giannis gonna be the one because he already had it. He already had the championship already. He knows what it takes. He knows what it takes to go to that next level. His heart, his drive is gonna drive everybody else. Doc doesn't have to worry about Giannis' heart on the court. You know, it
Facts,
just
Pronte.
all the guys that Doc had before didn't really have that heart to go for it or had teammates going for it. Today they didn't have to win this game. Think about it.
Yeah, we're already locked in the playoffs.
They already locked in the playoffs even before this game. They said like, no, we want to get more. We want to get that fifth seed. We get that fourth seed. We not all these games left. We don't want a backdoor, like you said, backdoor into the playoffs. We want to get ready. This is like I said when I said last live. This time for the Bucks to get ready. Get ready for battle in the playoffs.
Facts.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares about once that playoff starts. It's gonna be 0-0. And I just think that everybody had great minutes tonight. Kevin Porter Jr. just showed me that he can get his off once he can keep going. It was crazy seeing how crazy shots he was getting. He was going in the lane, going in the hole, getting everybody involved.
And
Giannis
he's one of the only players on the team that can create his own shot and finish at the hoop. He can finish. Who else can finish besides Dame, Giannis, and him? Who else is finishing at the hoop? We don't have anybody that can create their own shot and finish at the hoop. Nobody.
That's true.
There's
That's
just
true.
those three.
And like Scales just said in the chat, we
Oh, what up,
stole.
Scales?
I'm gonna give Scales. Scales said that we stole
Yeah, yeah,
KBJ from the
yeah, we did. They threw him away, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? One man's trash is another man's treasure, and clearly he's hooping. Now, like my fear is, and it's going to continue to be my fear: can we keep Kevin Porter Jr.? You don't think other NBA teams are seeing what he's doing? The lights are bright here in Milwaukee too. We're playing nationally televised games. We're amongst the teams that are in the hunt. You don't think other teams are like, hey, maybe we could probably get KPJ? Or will he have
Listen,
some type of loyalty to the Bucks since we did
well,
initially draft him?
Man,
well, unless he has some sort of preference uh toward warm weather cities, which he has played in Houston
Right.
and he's played in LA. Giannis, the best player on the team, said he's just looking for a place to belong.
Mm.
People that want him and care about him.
he gonna be there.
Giannis, but your best player who is top 75, one of the
Right.
top 2, 3 players in the NBA says that means a lot because he has not had that in the league yet.
And he actually
So
said in the interview, he said that Giannis said that to him. He like, you know what, I think, like I said, when you say something to a player and make them feel that good, and you see the trust they got on the court, especially tonight, the trust that Giannis had even with him to take the shots he took.
Shots. Right. Facts.
It was like times that Giannis was letting him go, like go ahead, and he just get and you know he's gonna hit it. It's like I don't know what it is, but when I know he's in this spot to get that little shot off, I'm like he got it. It's good. I don't even
And when
trip.
your superstar is telling other players things like that, then you can stop the stupid narrative of Giannis wanting to leave or us trading. Giannis is nonsense. Africans don't move like that. Don't I keep telling y'all? We don't move like that, bro. That ain't how we do. We hard-headed and stubborn, and once our mind is made up to do something, that's it. It ain't nothing is gonna stop it. The man himself from upstairs gonna have to come down and do something, cause we ain't gonna stop it. No, don't worry. Giannis is not leaving Milwaukee. I promise y'all. He wants to prove a point that he's not a mark like these other cats that got to run somewhere to go win a chip or to be competitive. He hard-headed like me. When I see everybody else going left, I'm going to go right to prove I could do it that way too. And that's what he going to do. I promise y'all that. Watch what I tell y'all. And he's taking these players under his wings. He's putting too much into these players and his team to even be wanting to do something like that. Don't let people lead y'all astray saying stupid stuff for clickbait. If I didn't say it, it don't count. I'm about to start talking crazy on here in a minute. We ain't say it on here, it don't count. Giannis ain't going nowhere. This man is trying to prove a point. He want to retire here. He's cut from the old cloth, from like the real basketball, like the 90s and 80s play where they stayed there no matter what. We gonna get nicked up and bruised, but we gonna go to war together on some William Wallace Braveheart stuff. That's what he's on. He on some William Wallace type of time. I don't know if y'all ever watched Braveheart, but if you didn't, you should. Then you'll understand the William Wallace analogy. I'm off my soapbox. I just wanted to get that out here. Let me get hold on 1 second. Let me get Miss Robert Walker Murphy's super chat. Appreciate Jimmy Roller. I see you in the building. What's going on, ma'am? Appreciate the $20 super chat, Miss Robert Walker Murphy. Appreciate you. Y'all be schooling me, just paying my tuition. Salute. Appreciate you. Salute, Miss Robert Walker Murphy. Appreciate you, ma'am. Salute. Salute. Go ahead, Bleacher.
Eliza, yes, we did draft the Kevin Porter Jr. He got traded right away.
Correct.
Yes, happened. I would just, Bshack. What gets me is the same people that criticize Giannis, talk crazy about Giannis, the same people that want him. You know how you talk bad about somebody's girl, and then you look like, yeah, I want to talk you in the DMs.
Right.
They talk so crazy about Giannis, but they don't like it. They like, yeah, he on my team. I love him on my team. But the thing is that Amber said at the beginning of the live that I need to harp on is Giannis don't get enough respect that he deserves. Like, he got average 30 points a game. And he had all these triple doubles. And like I said, he should be he's starting the MVP race.
Salute,
And
Jimmy.
And this is then like why we say what we say about this team been going back and forth, and Giannis is going off. He's just doing what he's supposed to be doing. Nobody praise him because he's Milwaukee, but we understand the assignment. We don't care about
Facts.
that. It's all about championships. Once your championship, you gonna have to talk about it. At that point, I'd be like, you know what? You want a championship? It's ours, baby. You can talk about the Lakers about a couple more days. Just wait. We're gonna talk about us first. We're
Right.
gonna talk about us first. But that's the problem that's the problem. You know, we've been 2-8. 2-8 we started. Think about that. We was 2-8 start this season,
That's
and we went
right.
all the way
That's
back.
right.
We came together. This team is dangerous when we help. It's just dangerous. Y'all getting Dame back, and then we got Kevin Porter Jr. that's gonna be good. I mean, Dame love him too. And then once this bench comes up together with Bobby Portis and everybody, Sims coming in, and we
I
actually
just
bench.
don't want us to forget because Kevin Porter Jr. had a good game today. Even in limited minutes, I thought Ryan Rollins still showed me that he's a guy that we need to keep
They call
around
him
as
some
well.
60
Ryan
pounds.
Rollins is a very steady. Like I said, he reminded me of like a young Malcolm Brogdon, just smart, steady, know what he's doing out there, not gonna get himself in too much trouble. Those are the perfect type of players that you need as glue guys and rotational players in the playoffs. He gonna come in, give you good minutes, and not mess it up. He not gonna mess it up, and
Well,
that's why I like Ryan Rollins. He gonna come in, do his job, help the team, but not get out of his body. He always looks under control, and that's why I trust him a little bit more than Kevin Porter Jr. in certain situations because of how steady he is. He's very consistent on what you can expect from Ryan Rollins. I really like what he gives to the
I,
team
Rollins is still going to be important because
hmm
you're not going to be able to throw Dame out there for
for
35
5
minutes.
minutes.
You have
I
to
agree.
ease him back. You're still going to need Rollins. Um, I think the thing with Kevin Porter, I mean, again, Kevin Porter Jr., his role is coming off that bench. But as far as the minute allocation is concerned, I think Kevin Porter Jr. is one of those type of players. You've got to be very intuitive as to does he have it tonight? When
Mm,
he has it, when he is rolling, when he's feeling good about himself, uh, I think you can lean on him a lot more. I think, in the games where, he's doing okay, whatever, keep the minutes where, 15, 20 minutes, whatever. But when he's got it going,
right.
you've got to be able to say, all right, take the leash off the dog. Let him
And
let
let
him
him go.
go.
Let him go. That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, yeah. Because he's a rhythm player. He's that type of player. I think Rollins is somebody because he has good size too. You can kind of plug him in. If what's to say sometimes we don't want to go with a 3 guard lineup.
Okay.
Just to
Okay.
go small. So I mean, he's a solid player, man. He's a glue guy, and I don't think we have to pick either or. We have for the first time, I feel, since even the championship year, we're going into the playoffs with a lot of weapons, switchable weapons.
Correct.
Boston has not seen this version of the
Good point.
Bucks,
No stress.
and so
I know you in
yeah.
here. I see you here. I know you're gonna say something, man. I know you're gonna
Go ahead,
go ahead
Bshack.
say something. Say
Go
it.
ahead, Bshack. Go ahead,
I I
Bshack.
I just think that uh versatility wise, our switchability, I think that Jericho Sims gonna be really huge when it comes to the
Oh,
Celtics.
absolutely. His size and
Really,
speed.
really huge. Is the ability to switch and to stay with dudes. Uh, when we get everybody back, yo, it's gonna be a sight to behold. I really believe. I really believe as long as Doc don't do nothing to mess it up,
That's the $1,000,000 question, though. That
we
is the
we
$1,000,000 question.
I got
we
I got a
gonna be
question,
good.
Jack and Amber. I got a good question for you. Do you feel better about this roster after what they did with the trade deadline? Way better than the earlier season.
Absolutely, absolutely.
How you feel about the roster now?
I feel it's way better now. It's more athletic, more.
Yeah.
We got better
Oh, it's
pieces.
way better. Way. I mean, listen, Kevin Porter Jr. for
Nothing.
Delon Wright.
nah, that was
Nothing.
for
Oh no, no, Delon.
Beauchamp.
Bochamp.
that we guy's name already.
Right, Bochamp. Right,
Yeah. Back.
That
We
was
got
a,
to go back.
that was a steal of the year,
right.
man. Oh my goodness.
And then Bochamp immediately got cut. That was crazy.
Yeah. Now let me ask you guys a question. I'm looking at the standings. We're at 5 now. Playoff for the end of the day. We'll play the Indiana
Pacers.
Pacers. The Detroit is only a half a game behind us. So potentially, if we don't handle our business, we could drop to 6, which would put us against the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you. I much rather Indiana than the Knicks matchup wise for
Right.
Giannis.
Correct.
Um, Not that because the Knicks have been kind of not playing that great the last few weeks,
True.
but that matchup, their confidence is just too high against the Bucks right now. I just don't like that matchup for us. Um, uh, what's his name?
Carl Anthony Towns.
Cat's a bad matchup
Very bad.
for us, man. So
And
we
let's
can
not
just
forget
stay
about
in that
Mitchell
fifth spot.
Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is no slouch defensively and
Yeah,
rebounding. He causes problems.
yeah. We need to stay in that fifth slot, man. We can't drop below fifth.
Well, then if that's the case, then we need to win out. And we got the last 2 games of the season are against the Detroit Pistons. So what you think that's gonna be? Those gonna be 2 wars, because that's gonna be playoff seeding right there. But 2 back to
Man,
back.
we need to figure out a way to bait Isaiah Stewart to some technicals or something.
That won't be hard. He a big goofy. That ain't gonna be hard.
That dude, man, is dangerous, man. They need to think about getting him out the league, man.
Yeah,
He ain't
he's on
nothing
that
but big
Bill
stuff.
Lambier side of the game. He's on the Bill Lambier side of the game. Just
Man,
melanated.
that dude is wild, man.
Yeah, very wild. Very wild.
And it makes me nervous around Giannis. You saw what he did to Giannis,
All
man,
right.
earlier in the season. I'm very nervous playing against them just from an injury standpoint. I'm
Correct.
I'm dead serious.
I
I
believe
I
that.
I, I really in those games I would love to get out to a big lead and then sit Giannis, man.
I don't think we'll have that luxury just because both teams need those games. Detroit
Yeah, it's
want
gonna be a
to
dog
move
fight.
up. Yeah, it's gonna be a dogfight. Unless they lose some games where it doesn't matter. That's why we need to win out.
Yeah. They
Mm.
got.
If they lose 2 games and we win 2, then it would kind of like it don't matter. But otherwise we're gonna have to play those games serious in full strength to try to keep that 5th seed.
Do we
Well,
play them
or
back to back or
Yeah, back to
something?
back. Yeah, back to back. Last 2 games of the season against Detroit. That's what I'm saying. I've been saying it for a minute. Like that's gonna be for seeding. Detroit back to back. One at home, one on the road.
So we'll have Bobby back.
Correct. Sim
Uh,
should be back.
yeah, we need our size back, man. And Dame, if he does come back, are they saying he can make it back for the first round? Or are they talking about second round? And he,
That I'm not sure yet. I don't know. Bleacher.
they said that he's way back a week. I'm saying before probably when the playoffs start, probably the play-in week, that probably he won't get cleared by then. Then he'll probably play the first game.
Okay.
I'll be like 19th, so they're gonna try to get it before then. So, but like when I heard everybody talking about him potentially coming back, they just said that he looks healthy and his leg. They said that the clock was clearing out like better than they thought, and they was getting encouraging news that he can probably play after they don't stop taking the meds because right or now you gotta get off the blood thinners at that point. You gotta
Okay.
be off a while before you liberate your body so you can play again. So I was kind of happy that they got the news right there. But it's like I said, I'm gonna wait till they get the go ahead, and then after that. But it's gonna be taken. Just don't just slam dunk it yet. Just wait till you get the clearance first.
Right, agreed. I just like that it's headed in that direction though.
Yeah, I'm really excited that he's gonna come back. They found that problem because, like I said, he was dealing with this when he was in Portland.
Right.
He had that in Portland, and I'm like, he probably had this for a while and didn't really got anything fixed yet or something, or didn't know that he was diagnosed with that. And I think that he actually did like that training they did.
Right.
Because all season really made it bad because he was doing all that work. So it could have been from a couple of things. So I'm just glad
I'm just
that
happy they found it in, and then he can hopefully come back before the playoffs start because he's definitely gonna be a necessary piece. And we got a back-to-back too, y'all. Just so y'all know, I know we're happy about this win. We play the Pelicans tomorrow too, in New Orleans. So that yeah, we play.
Oh, they done, man. They done. That's a
So that's
wrap,
why
man.
Mr. Cool, I see you in the chat. Shout out to you, No Strays ENT, our favorite. That's why Mr. Cool was saying if we're playing the Pelicans, do you sit Brook and do you sit Giannis?
Nah, I think that fourth spot is so. If this spot is so important,
You can't.
I don't think.
Okay,
I
just
don't think
ask
you
it.
can.
Mr. Cool threw it out there. Just ask it.
I think y'all. You think y'all? You saw when they had him out the game just today. They was making six shots in a row in the fourth quarter because y'all was on the court because he had to take a little breather, and they had called timeout just to get him back in there. Like some of these guys got to make shots themselves, not just Kevin Porter Jr. They got to really get some shots. They went 5 minutes without a point until Giannis got back in the game.
It can't. But that's when you miss Dame though too, as another person that can score for real while Giannis is, you know what I'm saying, sitting, and that's where that hurts you, where the Dame injury hurts you, is for somebody else to man the ship.
Sorry. The other thing I took Bshack was Giannis had like a sore shoulder too as well, so that's nothing you didn't know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the Pelicans, I think the Pelicans are in tank mode right now.
Yeah, they definitely tank. They in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes. They in the Cooper Flag sweepstakes for sure.
Zion's a bust. Zion is a big fat bust, man. I have never seen a player that didn't play that much to him.
It's not he a bust. When he play, he's cold. But the problem is his body. He too big for his size. Like you can't be 300 and some pounds at that size. Your body ain't gonna react right. He need to get down in the like 250, 260 range, and he'd be in there.
Before he got drafted, or right after, somewhere between the draft and the first, I was like, he's not gonna last. But when he exploded those shoes,
yeah,
I was like, man, this dude, he's too, like he said, he's too quick for his body. His body.
You shouldn't be able to do that in that body. He shouldn't be able to do what he does.
He's a football player with crazy athleticism, and his body can't take. He'll never. It's hard to say he's a bust because he's not a scrub,
right?
But the fact his body just can't support him.
It's the same thing that would happen with Derrick Rose. When you're so explosive, your body can't handle it. Those quick moves. Like, do y'all ever, if you go back and watch old school Derrick Rose, that first step looked crazy. It looked like an automatic turbo, like right trigger. Yeah. And then he would stop on a dime and cross. Your body can't take all of that over and over and over and over. And it broke down. He was too explosive for his body style. Just too explosive.
It's like the torque you put in your body.
Correct.
And, I don't know if you guys are golf. I'm a golfer. Mm-hmm. Tiger, his swing was so violently quick when he was younger. The torque that he put on his spine, some people predicted his body would break down too, because some guys are such freak athletes that the bones and ligament structure just can't hold it.
No, and that's what happened, and I that's unfortunate for Zion and them, but you got to take care of yourself though too. Like Zion clearly isn't taking care of himself. I think D Rose is more of a freak accident, but I don't think Zion takes care. If you look how Giannis is built like a tank. You know what I'm saying? He is
Yeah.
built like he definitely has had injuries and things like that. But if you look how he takes care of his body, Giannis is built like a tank. That's why I have so much faith in Giannis because I see how he's taking care of himself. You know what I'm saying? And no disrespect, if you ever looked at Mitty's body, Mitty didn't look like he was in no shape like that. Like he was putting in pain in the gym, and that could have been leading to some of the injuries. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wishing that. I'm just saying. When you look like you
I
working
think
out, certain things don't be happening to you like that.
I,
You can't just go
I
on.
think he just had a whack body. But he just had a whack body, man.
That's what it is.
Like my boy Mark Jackson.
Oh yeah,
You
he was
know,
built for yeah. Mark Jackson was funny. Right.
Mark. When Pat Riley came to the Knicks, Pat Riley made everybody lose body fat. Mark was down to like 10% body fat, and he got slim, but he didn't get cut up because his body don't do that.
Sometimes your body just don't do that. No, I agree.
It's smooth muscle.
That's so muscle. Let me ask y'all this: if we play Indiana in the first round, right? Are we playing more Jericho Sims than Brook, or how does that work? Because Miles Turner gives Brook a lot of problems with athleticism and three-point shooting, and Brook doesn't like to guard the three. Are we going to see Jericho Sims more extensive minutes?
Indiana's quick, man. They're
Yeah.
fast, man.
They're gonna try to run up down the court. They're gonna try to run.
But that's my point. Do we have to play Jericho Sims heavy minutes because of his speed?
Yeah.
I think so. I think so. And I think so, man, because I don't think you can really hide Brook. Even though their center also plays on the outside too a
Yeah,
lot.
Miles Turner. Yeah.
Uh, but I'm also concerned about because I'm not with the blood clot with Dane. Was he able to do road work? Was he able to run and
I
keep
think
his
so. I
conditioning
think it
up?
was contact that he couldn't do. I believe he
Okay,
just couldn't no physical
okay,
He's
that's
contact.
still,
good.
he's still shooting.
Right, yeah,
He's
he
not.
just can't no contact.
Because a lot of times these teams, man, do this crazy ramp up, and you know, depending on how the shape he's in. Something like the Middleton thing. Remember, we went through that whole saga. He's like, "Well, I'm not going to play until I can come back and be my full self," and that took forever. Or you can come back quicker and just be on a minutes restriction. I think, man, if he comes back, man, I want Dame back like Dame.
Right.
He needs to come back at full strength. But here's a deeper question, y'all. Here's a deeper question. With the way the team is structured now, should we retire Dame time? And this is what I mean. We have a tendency, because Dame has always been Dame, to give the ball to him in the fourth quarter and get out the way.
I see what you're saying
Okay.
now.
But
Okay.
this team is really strong and dangerous when you don't know where the shot is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just wondering, man, do they need to rethink? I mean, it's great to have a point guard with the ball ends up in his hand. He he's not afraid to take the shot, and he's a great shot maker.
Mm-hmm.
But this like just keep getting the ball to him so he can just
Do what
bring
he
us
do.
back.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know, man, if that's. But I think that's going to be all up to Dame, man, because who's going to tell Dame, nah, man, we don't want you we don't need Dame time. I'm that's something I'm thinking about because the teams look pretty good without him as far as the ball movement's
Mm-hmm.
concerned. What do you think about that the old Dame time model?
I think when it's needed, it's needed. I think in a tight game, if we're down 4 points and it's 2 minutes left, I do think we should feed Dame or Giannis because they're
I think.
capable of going on individual runs. I think Dame time has to be situational. And I feel like you were saying in the fourth quarter, I felt a lot. There was Giannis and Dame just doing a 2-man game. You score, I score, and then everybody else was comfortable with just sitting there. So
Yep.
I think, and that's how Dame was getting doubled all the time because people were just sitting there and not moving, not cutting, not being available. But I think you neutralize that if you accompany Dame with a CJ McCullough type player like Kevin Porter Jr.
A better offensive system makes him more dangerous and
Mm,
dangerous. Yeah. And we structure the offense a little bit better. But let me back up a little bit. Let me
mm.
retract that statement somewhat
Okay.
because
You ain't wrong.
one of the things about Dame is not just the fact that he can shoot, it's the fact that he don't miss free throws.
Right. That's who
And
that.
and, and he
That's one.
draws foul.
hmm That's fair.
Yeah, yeah.
I,
So
I
we
I'm
gotta get
thinking
that element back.
we just got to get everybody back. We get because
Yeah.
Dame definitely wants to prove himself. Obviously, he gave y'all a taste last year with back to back like 30 points and a half. I mean, that's not easy, ladies and gentlemen. That's not easy to be dropped 30 and a half. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it
Armor, you heard about Chris, man?
I heard he hurt
Middleton.
again.
Yeah, I
He's
know,
shut down for the rest of the year, man.
man.
And I've been trying to plead with these people. They was like, why would we trade Andre Johnson Jr.? Because we had to give up something to get something. I've been telling them forever that Chris Middleton was damaged goods. We just need him to be healthy for the playoffs. You see what he did against the Pacers. He had the 40-point game. He had the ankle surgery. He gonna be better now. We need his IQ. Told y'all he was done. Told y'all he was done. It's no disrespect. He had his run, but I told y'all when everybody was coming down on me, people making different lies about what I'm saying, and now you gotta spin the block and eat crow because exactly what I said was true. Chris Middleton was so damaged, we had to give up a guaranteed star to get him off our roster.
That still bothers me.
There was
It bothers me.
Yeah, but how can it bother y'all when when we were in the second apron? Chris Middleton is getting 34 million this year, 34 million next year. We're getting back
Yeah.
Kuzma, whose contract is
Yeah.
decreasing year after year.
No, we
Plus,
needed we
plus
needed
the
to do we
we,
needed to do the deal. We had to do the
we
deal.
had to
We
do the
had to do
deal.
the deal. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
this is me. This is
Mm-hmm.
me personally. Because I've heard you make that argument every time you bring up Andre Jackson
Mm-hmm.
Jr. I just wish we could have given up something or somebody else to get the same deal done. Maybe Washington said, no, this is the one we want. But I think the fans have a right to hurt when you see this dude
Mm-hmm.
putting up numbers. And the fact is, anyone that watches basketball, we can see the talent. Oh,
All
you
right.
can see it. And we had him, man. He was ours. And he got more upside uh than any guard that we
Mm-hmm.
have right now. And it's just one of those things. I'm hoping somewhere down the road we can figure out how to get him back, man. Somewhere down the road, but
Well, I
but
mean,
Chris might have to retire, man. Chris might have to retire, man.
I said that before the year started, and they were jumping all down my throat talking about he gonna be healthy. He gonna get 2 bionic ankles and 2 bionic kneecaps. He gonna be running 4.340s now after he got the ankle surgery. I said that's the beginning of the end. You don't recover from nothing like that. This man is in his 30s. You think double ankle surgery is gonna make him better? No. No, what are y'all talking about? It's the nostalgia from 2021. I don't even remember what I was doing in 2021 damn near, let alone for an athlete. How they're going to age over that time. The mistake that we made was re-signing Brooke and Chris when we did it. And I have the lives to prove it that I
Yeah,
said that would be a critical mistake. And that
yeah.
signing, the signing of Brooke and Chris Middleton led to us losing AJ Johnson. So just so y'all know, the signing of Chris Middleton and Brooke Lopez, which I was firmly against, is the reason that we lost AJ Johnson. And a lot of y'all wanted to re-sign Chris Middleton and wanted to re-sign Brook when I said sell while it's high, y'all. Sell while it's high, y'all, because they're already on the other side. Sell while it's high. Why would you trade a defensive player of the year candidate? Why would you trade Middleton after this and that? Because in my job, I forecast. I can't look at what's happening now. I have to know what's happening a year from now or make different types of assumptions of what's happening, not today, not tomorrow, what's going to happen next year, the year after, and the year after that, in order to plot out how I'm going to spend money and how I'm going to purchase and supply my team and my facilities. That's how
Mhm.
I look at it, just so y'all understand my mindset. When I'm speaking, I'm speaking about for the future, not right this second. And I think a lot of Bucks Nation were thinking for just this second, not the longevity part. And that happens. There's nothing wrong with that. That happens, but that is the disconnect. You have to think business and future. That's how my mind works. Business, future. And when you're thinking that way, you'd have known that we needed to move away from them older players a while ago. You have a Ferrari. You have a Ferrari. And no disrespect, you got an Acura with them and an Infiniti. Those are cool cars until a Ferrari pull up. You feel what I'm saying? We
Mhm.
need some Porsches around him. We need some Ford GTs around him. We need some Audi R8s. We need some speed, and that's why we had to move them people. We needed to up the tempo. We needed to use a red key. Them players didn't have no red key. If y'all understand vehicles, you know what I mean by the red key statement. And that's the problem. In order to right our wrongs, we had to make a deal with the devil. We had to give up someone we know go get to it. In order to right that wrong for that 33, $34 million contract that was given to that man with a player option was the demise of what y'all saw later. So if y'all want to blame anybody, blame Chris. That's all I want to say about AJ Johnson. Yeah, that's it. I'm good. I just wanted to get that in because people are complaining, and then the same people complaining about AJ Johnson was the same one that was spitting in our face on the live when we was doing the live for the draft when we drafted AJ Johnson. Why would they draft this guy? He only had 2 points. He was only averaging two. Blah blah. I had to plead with,
That wasn't me. That wasn't
oh,
me.
but that's why VP ain't saying nothing because he know what happened. He know what happened. I had to show highlights of AJ Johnson to calm the people down. Like he gonna be straight. But now all of a sudden they act like they embraced him. That's my only problem. Because when I was trying to stand for this man, why we drafted? We needed a big man and all of this and that. Now it's all about AJ Johnson. I keep my same energy the whole time because again I'm forecasting. I just want that there. I'm off my
Yeah.
soapbox. Go ahead, Bshack, and then we go get the VP. It's on you, Bshack.
Now listen, you gotta make tough decisions, man. And once you get your emotions involved, once you become nostalgic about a player, you start to lose your ability to think clearly about things. So I think the Bucks are bitten by the loyalty bug a few times with
Mm-hmm.
Chris and
Yeah.
and Middleton, and cause some pain. But we gotta move forward. And I think right now we have a great opportunity to move forward, man. I think the Bucks are going to be in a really good position. Um, and I think that once we get everybody back, we're going to be very, 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 very formidable. But we cannot lose in the first round,
Right.
and that cannot happen. And I think that first round series, I think I'm almost positive we'll see Giannis play harder than he's ever played before in his life.
I
He
agree.
does not, for his legacy, he does not want to have gone out 3 years in
Years.
a row in the first round. And then the narrative now is since the championship that they've only won one playoff series. Is that true?
Yeah, think
Yeah,
about it.
that's not the narrative he wants
Right.
at all. Um, I think we can. I think because we're going to end up if we stay where we are, we're going to end up playing Boston or Cleveland in the second round,
Yeah, I
and we're
agree.
going to end up going through both of those teams. And quite frankly, I
All right,
think we match up better with Boston.
hey, you gotta
I
I
go
mean,
to him.
not
yeah, I
sure.
agree. I agree with that. I
You gotta
definitely
go.
agree. We match up better than with Boston. Shout out to you, No Strays. We rather have y'all than the Knicks or
And
Cleveland. We think y'all possibly food. We think y'all possibly food. I'm just gonna put that out there.
oh,
No Strays. I'm just putting that in the air.
I'm sorry. I want Boston. Man. I
Yeah.
really want Boston.
Facts, Carrie. Getting under that second apron was super important. I completely agree with you. Completely agree. Oh man, it's almost 11. Let's do last let's do round robins real quick because we got to spin the block tomorrow for these Pelicans. It's on you, Bshack. We'll get to the VP here, sir. It's on you, Bshack. It's coming straight
Listen,
out of
listen.
South Florida too, y'all. In Miami, personally. Go ahead, Beach. I had to let them know where it was.
Great win tonight. Tough win, overtime win in Miami. There was a time we wouldn't win these games. And like you said, we have a tough-minded team now, a
I
team that's
agree.
resilient, a team that grinds. That's great. We need to go out to New Orleans and stomp them into the no. Is it at home or New Orleans?
It's at New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Okay,
7:30.
we go down there, eat some gumbo, and stomp them into the ground. They want to tank, help them to tank. Just
Right, he
just
said
just
help of the tank is
don't give
hilarious.
don't give them no hope whatsoever. Um, and come back up here. I think on Tuesday
Minnesota.
we play Minnesota. That's gonna be
A
a
tough
tough
game.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game. It's not nationally televised. I'm surprised because Giannis and my man is a
Ant-Man.
box office game. Ant Man's a box office game. But
I
that's
call one
and then
child famous guy.
Mm-hmm.
and then we play the Pelicans again on Thursday.
Yeah. And then
That
Detroit Friday, then Detroit
that's gonna
again
be
Sunday.
another win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think we're in good shape going into this week, man.
Yeah, we
We're
just
gonna
need
get
Detroit to
Bobby
lose a
back.
game or two. If Detroit can lose a game or two, we can maybe rest one of those games, some players against one of them. One of either the at home game or on the road game. I would love for us to have rest one of those games for against Detroit that they're not mandatory.
Well, Detroit plays let's see, tomorrow. They play tomorrow, no. It's Monday. They play the Kings.
Kings can beat them.
Um Tuesday, play on Tuesday. Wednesday they off Tuesday and Wednesday. They play the Knicks on Thursday.
All right.
I'll be rooting for the Knicks that night.
There we go. Appreciate you, B Shack. It's
Go
on you.
Bucks.
Right. It's on you, Bleacher.
I just want to say that this was, I
Uh
mean,
oh. You
good
breaking up, bro.
breaking
I'm
up
gonna give you a
already.
second. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna give you a second. You kinda there. Go ahead.
I just want to say that Bucks had a great night tonight, and just overall everything was good. Let's hope the Bucks just keep it going. Just keep it going for the next couple of games.
Right. We right back here tomorrow, bro. So appreciate you, Bleacher. Appreciate you, B Shack. Appreciate you, gentlemen. Another excellent convo. Appreciate y'all, gentlemen. All right, y'all.
Y'all good night.
All right, you too. All right, let's tap in Brandon before we get up out of here. Damn, I didn't realize that late. We was really kicking it, friends and family. Shout out. Tap in Brandon real quick before we get up here, Brandon. Go ahead, Brandon.
What up?
What up? Let's get your quick recap before we get up out of here. It's on you.
All right. Hey, great win tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Overtime. Giannis and KPJ got this boy. They
Facts.
got this.
Facts.
So, I'm not gonna say much. I know we got another game tomorrow.
Right.
So, let's keep this win streak going tomorrow because I think it's probably gonna be a good idea to not let Giannis and Brook play.
I think so.
Let let's see some Tyler Smith run. Let's see Chris Middleton run. Let's see let all our young guys get some shine.
You know you just said Chris Middleton.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. I swear you just said Chris Middleton. Yeah, you did. What's wrong with you? What? Go ahead, Brandon. You wallow. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hey, I was wrong last night.
Right, Mr. One Game at a Time, Nicholas. Right. Go ahead. We gotta watch it. Go ahead.
Hey, I think the Bucks are good. Done. They're done. They shut down CJ and Zion. But they're probably gonna be eased up. But like, I think the point we can go with everybody else because now of course Johnny injured his shoulder. I glad he played through it though.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. He tough though. He tough though.
Like I said, this team has some firepower.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Brandon. We definitely got some dogs on this team now, sir. We definitely tough. I think previous Bucks teams would have lost this game tonight to keep it real.
Right. So, are we 2-0 against Miami?
We're 4-0 against Miami. Those marks got swept this year. They out of there. Dog food gone. 4 times. 4-0.
4 times. 4-0. Whip. I know we didn't play New Orleans the first time because of snowstorm.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're not. Now they're playing in New Orleans tomorrow.
Correct. Yep.
I think we need this team to go in here and play the mental toughness
Right.
like they did tonight.
I agree.
So this is one at a time. Hey, we clinched the playoff spot already today.
Right.
So we can if we keep winning these games throughout the week, they'll probably come back. We got a shot with the team.
There we go. I agree.
We're fully healthy.
Right.
Nobody wants to see us.
There we go.
And Kuzma knock in, and everybody knock in.
Mm-hmm.
Got a shot.
There we go. I agree. I agree.
Let's finish strong. Let's finish this thing strong.
There we go. My man Brandon. All right, Brandon, go.
Finish when I talk tomorrow.
Let's go. All right, Brandon, go. Let me see if this works. Let me check this thing again. Give me y'all 1 sec. Let me see if this is working. Oh, I done fixed it. Friends and family. I done got the chat working on the side here perfectly now. All right. Hey, can y'all see that? Can y'all see the chat? I'm always trying to add a little something to the mix, constantly evolve and adapt and try to make this pod as exceptional as possible. All right, so that is working. Salute. All right, I'm gonna leave it on here. Yeah. So I don't even gotta put them up here. It's over there posted. Yeah. Look at your boy stepping up his art, his visuals. Look at your boy. All right, friends and family, another outstanding live with the most elite Bucks podcast on YouTube, with the most elite chat on YouTube, where we have again broken down another Bucks game in the most eloquent fashion possible by friends and family. Hey, can y'all see that? Can y'all see the chat over here? Hey, you already know me, Roller. We not local. We global over here. You seen the homie Nikos had popped in the chat from Sweden and dipped. You be seeing RJ back dipping in and out from the UK. We are definitely global. Really global, to keep it real. Salute. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm seeing it now. Oh, damn, I just messed it up. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix this 1 second. I just want to, there we go. Let me just move this over here. Oh yeah, that's dope. I like that. All right, y'all. Let me know if that's cool with y'all. I'm gonna have it using this screen too. All right, cool. All right, y'all seeing it? Cool. All right, y'all. We about to spin the block tomorrow. If you haven't already, please make sure to hit the like button for the most electrifying content on YouTube. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news, where we're talking about another win by your Milwaukee Bucks that came back in overtime against one of our biggest rivals, the Miami Heat, in overtime, where the Bucks came from behind, victorious 121-115. We are spinning the block here tomorrow, friends and family, for the 7:30 Pelicans game, and we're gonna put, you already know, belt to bottom on the Pelicans and keep this win streak going. Let's go, friends and family. Appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm happy about what I've seen. Hey boy, mommy, we stepping it up. We going in. The Bucks are stepping up. I'm stepping up. Man, we taking over. If you ain't watching it here, it ain't right. I'm gonna start talking crazy because I be seeing too many people on the internet talking way too spicy, and they not built like that. And it's gonna have to be some straightening going on in this Bucks community. It's gonna be some straightening going on. In my Quavo voice. Let me get out of here and quit playing with y'all. All right, y'all. Comment, like, subscribe, share the most electrifying content on the internet. Gone. Here come the music, Carrie.